Hi, my name is Jenny Clayville, and I serve as one of the pastors at National Community Church in Washington, D.C. And today's verse of the day is taken from Jeremiah 31:25, and it says, I will refresh the weary and satisfy the faint. Studies have shown that 1 out of 3 adults suffer from sleep deprivation. And I feel like that number may be just a bit low from my own observations of those around me. And if you just stack on a couple of pandemic years, racial unrest, political dissent, and overall disconnect with others, we find ourselves standing on the edge of hopelessness. We're fatigued, overworked, we're burning out if we're not already burnt out. We feel depressed and anxious because we are exhausted. And so were the people of Judah in this time. This scripture took place when the land of Judah experienced a failed rebellion and went from being a vassal nation in the Assyrian Empire to captivity in the Babylonian Empire. They continued to rebel, which ended with the destruction of Jerusalem, pushing what was left of Judah into exile. However, Jeremiah chose to stay in the ruins of Jerusalem so that he could help those who wanted to rebuild their lives. This is when and where this passage occurs. It's not when things are at their best, but it's when everything is falling apart that God speaks through Jeremiah from a place of hope. And this hope is not only in the restoration of Jerusalem or resettlement of Judah. Their hope is in a God who knows of their weariness, their exhaustion, and hopelessness. The ancient God of Judah is the timeless God of today. God's promises are the only promises that have stood the test of time because God exists outside of time. Friends, don't let what seems hopeless today define your tomorrow. Take comfort in knowing that the God of restoration is saying that he will refresh the weary and satisfy the faint. You've got this because God's got you.